Hey comic book fans, today we're talking about Battle Beast issue 10. This was such an epic issue. Now, when I tell you that this is exactly the type of energy I want where two apex level characters go head to head, this book is one of the clear definitions, one of the clear examples of that. You have Conquest and Battle Beast having this conversation, and Conquest is intrigued by the very being of Battle Beast because he came there for specifically two rulers, and when he comes there, they're both dead by one being's hand, and on top of that, he ate them both. And so the king is trying to keep the peace, and we have Battle Beast and Conquest having this conversation, and they're going back and forth. And Battle Beast does not know what the Viltrumites are, and they don't know who each other is. But Conquest has a little bit more, I would say, knowledge on the subject. And the king, he's nervous, he kind of knows what might happen here, and he's trying to avoid that. But the thing about Battle Beast is that he's already well aware that this is not going to be peaceful. He's already picked up on the concept. He's already picked up on Conquest coming there, that they're taking this planet by force. That this is not going to be just a peaceful alliance between the Viltrumite army and this planet. So Battle Beast, he was already in the mindset of a battle happening. He was already in the mindset of something like this going on. Conquest over here, again, he's impressed with Battle Beast. He's very intrigued by the very capabilities of this being. On top of that, he still has his mission. He explains that to them, what exactly his mission is. He's not sugarcoating it. He's letting them know in the most respectful way possible. When I am sent to a planet, when I'm sent down here, it's mostly to retrieve something special, and it's mostly to, it's not to for a peaceful, situation here. We're not talking something that can be just simply, talked over. And that's when both Battle Beast and Conquest step to each other and look at each other in the face. And this is such a, this is what comic books is. And it's such an awesome stare down. It's such an awesome, two masters of combat. And Conquest didn't even wait for Battle Beast to get his sword before Conquest takes him into the sky. And this is because he's not interested in Battle Beast fighting with a weapon. He wants to see his strength under his own, abilities without anything extra. And this fight was, it ended up actually being a lot closer, because admittedly, I was thinking, even though Battle Beast is a very dangerous warrior, that he would, have a lot more difficulty up against Conquest. But luckily for Battle Beast, he's not an easy win no matter who you are or what category you are in. Conquest takes him into the sky, and after he gets hit, he drops him, but Battle Beast launches right back at him, jumping at his throat, and they end up fighting in the sky. For Conquest, he actually admits during this fight, I don't know who underestimated who. He admits this fight, this battle is a lot different than I thought it would go. And I think that even Battle Beast would admit the same, regarding this battle, because this is not like any other fight that Battle Beast had. This is a super powered weapon, a beam, and he crashes Battle Beast into the planet, into the castle, into the earth itself. And so these people was trying to rebuild, and their planet is about to get erased just off of this battle alone. And as Conquest is just looking at Battle Beast, he's like, trying to recover from that heavy attack. And that's when the witch comes and she gives him his sword. And Conquest is not fazed by this at all. And I feel like it's obvious that Battle Beast needed something a little bit extra. But even though he was still making damage, with his hands, it wasn't enough. And Conquest just kicks him. Football just kicks him across like yards away. And Battle Beast gets up and he uses his sword on him, right? He finally, tries to go for an attack. And Conquest bites down on the sword, breaking it. This guy is absolutely psychotic and insane. He bites down on the sword, and then after he does that, he starts to feel himself a little bit more because of this battle. He starts to, start acting different, talking differently, because I feel like he knows that he has the upper hand in this battle, that he knows all the capabilities of Battle Beast, and that, regardless of what happens, he has the upper hand. And that's when Battle Beast comes back at him. I like to go into a battle not knowing and pretty much being surprised. And that's when he actually gets him with the sword, because it's a magical sword and the sword can regenerate. So he just held it to him and let it regenerate, and the sword goes right through Conquest. I love what happens next, but Conquest just looks at him and says, cute. I don't know what's going to happen next, but I feel like Battle Beast had bit off more than he can chew. I just feel like that. And that's all I have for this video. Thank you guys for watching this video. Like, share, and subscribe for more. And thank you for watching.